Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I do my everyday quick and easy makeup. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. I hope the background noises aren't too bad. And I know I talked about doing a series with my favorite palettes, but I've recently tried out some new palettes and I've been really liking those, so I might have to switch it up. But for today, since the 1st of January, it's a new year, and I don't really believe in the new year, new me kind of vibe, but I do want to show you how to make quick and easy makeup look for days like these when nobody really feels like doing a lot to their face. And I'm going to show you how I do mine. This is like not just like very like quick, not only concealer and mascara, but it's a little more, so it's for those days where you don't really want to do a lot, but you do want to look kind of glamorous. You'll see the end result at the end of the video, so please keep on watching. So I'm starting with concealer, which on quick and easy days I don't really use foundation or primer. Sometimes I use a spray like this, which is a primer and a fixing spray, and I'll just spray my face with that real quick. But I'll go in with concealer. My favorite concealer to use is the Stay All Day 16-Hour Wear Concealer by Essence. I have mine in the shade 10 Natural Beige, and I'll just like swipe this across my face a little so you look really crazy. Like that. I do feel like the lighting is giving my forehead a hard time showing up. Like that, and a little on my nose, and then that's it. And then I'll go in with a little bit of a lighter concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 3, because we want to have a little bit lighter on the high points of the face, so I'll put it up on my lip, on the highest point of my chin, a little bit right here in the middle, and underneath my eyes. I really feel like the lighting is a little too much. Maybe if I go back. You see it switching the entire time? I'm very sorry. I'm gonna see if I can fix that for my next video. And then I just take a beauty sponge, and instead of just dabbing, I'll dab and swipe. So I'll just like spread it across my face. Dab, and swipe. So you get a little bit of coverage, but you mostly get like a nice light layer of coverage everywhere. I'll just sweep that across my face, and there we go. I'm gonna put a little on my eyes as well, because it's basically like gonna prime my eyelids. I'm not gonna do a lot of eye priming, except I'm gonna put a little bit more concealer on my eyes, because I do want to have the color of my lids kind of canceled out. And I wore a blue eyeshadow a purple eyeshadow yesterday that kind of stayed my eyes. You have that with really pigmented shadows sometimes, but I kind of want to get rid of that, obviously. So this is the base, and it's done. And then I'm going to take a fluffy powder brush, and I'm just going to take a little tiny bit of powder, because since I didn't use like a lot of concealer or face product, I don't need to set my entire face, but I just want to put some powder underneath my eyes to prevent creasing from happening, and then a little bit on the high points of the face where normally my foundation tends to crease, or today concealer. This, by the way, is the H&M loose powder in the shade Light, the Velvet Matte loose powder. I really like this. It's slightly too dark for me this season, but will be fine. And to bring back a little bit of life in my face, I'm going to do an extra step. You don't need to do this, but I like to do this. I'm going to put the Freedom highlighter in the shade Diffuse, and I'm just going to swirl my brush around it, I'm just gonna tap it off. I don't have anything to tap it off on. And I'm just gonna put it on my cheeks and then go from the high points of the face and just all across the face. It will give a little bit of that reflection back that you normally have on your face. I like to do this when I look a little matte. So that step is done as well. Then I'm gonna go into bronzer, and bronzer I'm gonna use as a multi-purpose thing today. I have the bronzer. What kind of bronzer do I have? The Miss Lynn Beach Please bronzer in the shade Holiday Hooray, which looks like this. And I'm just gonna put my brush in. I'm using a big fan brush, and I'm gonna use it as like a contour bronzing situation. I'm also putting it a little bit like on the place where my between my ear and my normal contour space to kind of blend it out and not have such a harsh line. I know that's what some people like, but I don't think it looks very natural on me. And I'm just gonna put it there, right like that. And I'm also gonna put it on the sides of my face and kind of blend that into the hairline and just on the forehead a little bit as well to create a little bit of dimension. It looks kind of weird if I've only done it on one side of the face, but believe me, it will look fine when I did both. Jesus. Just gonna blend that. See, so we have kind of like a nicely blended situation here on my forehead. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna also use this on the eyes. So I'm gonna take a fluffy eye brush and I'm just gonna apply this. Just gonna take this little mirror. I'm just gonna apply it like in the crease, as you can see, but I'm also gonna apply it on the lid of the eyelid. Like that. And now I'm gonna apply it on the eyelids as well. I'm just gonna put it like all across my eyelid. Like that. And all across the other eyelid. I also try to not use super many products when I like to do a quick look. So that's done. We're done with bronzer. I'm gonna go in with blush now. I'm gonna use just a normal regular blush brush. And I'm going to take this blush, which is the Catrice 010 Bronze Me Up Scotty Light and Shadow blush, which I really like, as you can see, because I used a lot of it. Just gonna tap that off and just blend that into that contour bronzing situation that I already have going on. Just to make a little bit more of a blushing situation. I try to not bring it too low because then we'll have like this hangy situation with my cheeks, like that. Other side, let's try and make it even. Oh my god, you guys, it's not even at all. It's not at all. That's better. And what I'm gonna do now, just because I like it, this is an extra step that you really don't need to do. I'm gonna take this City Color eyeshadow that I use as a blush topper because makeup doesn't have rules, and I'm just gonna apply that over to give it a little more sheen. like that. Done. Then last step for the face, like the complexion, I'm gonna do some highlighter. And I lost my highlighter brush, so I'm gonna use an eyeshadow brush for highlighter. Just a fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna use this Kiko highlighter in the shade 01. This is the Glow Fusion highlighter. And I'm just gonna apply that all over. If I've hit pan on a product, which is what you see in here, like the pan, this part showing, it doesn't always mean that I like a product. Sometimes it just means that I'm trying real hard to use it up, and I haven't succeeded yet. So if I like something a lot, I'll tell you. I did used to like this a lot. It's not my favorite at the moment, but it's not bad either. It's a pretty good highlight. I'm gonna try and also highlight the brow bone. And I'm also gonna put it in the inner corners of my eye. Like that. Highlighter done. And then for the next step, I'm gonna take a single eyeshadow. I'm gonna take the Essence Melted Chrome shadow in the shade Ironic 2. And I'm gonna put that on my finger and just apply that all over the lid. Over that bronzer that we just put there. And the other eye as well. Oh my god. My lens just fell out of my eye. Give me one sec. Yes, we're back. So, eyeshadow done. I'm not gonna fuss around with liner too much. If you want to do that, you could obviously do that. If you think, if you want a trick to apply a liner but not have it be too harsh, or if you're like new to liner, I advise to try to work with a black or a dark brown eyeshadow. It's it's like an easier way to line your eyes. Just gonna put on some mascara. Today I'm using this Essence, what is it called? I'm gonna tell you what it's called in a sec when I'm done. Like that. And like that. Apply a little bit on the lower lashes, not too much obviously. Like that. Is it even? Is it? Like that. I'm using the, that's like, I'm saying that a lot this video. I'm using the Instant Volume Boost mascara by Essence. Now the last two steps, one of the steps is doing lips. I like to just apply something that's easy and doesn't take too much time. But you could apply anything if you want to. But if you want a quick and easy lip, I'd go for something like nude or glossy or basically anything but a liquid lipstick or like a lipstick you need liner for. I used this one today. This is the New York Color City Proof Matte Lipstick in the shade Nude York Style. And then the last step is brows, because we need some brows. And I'm just gonna use this Essence Brow Stylist set. I do have to say that this isn't my favorite. They have this square box, which I think is much better. I just think it's much better. I don't think this is terrible, I just don't think it's great. That's just my humble opinion. Just gonna try and make my brows as even as possible, which is, I think, one of the hardest steps of makeup, to get your brows to be even. It's just so hard. Because your brows aren't even and you're trying to make them even, which is like almost impossible. That's quite okay, right? Yeah. So, brows are done. This is my quick and easy makeup look. The whole video took about 15 minutes, 16 minutes, so that's good. If you want, you can use a setting spray, you don't need to. But you could. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was a little bit helpful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!